Asta and his friends have begun their journey to become the Pokemon League champion. Now, they must first beat their first gym leader in...
Your next challenge.
City.
One of the Magic Knight captains come down. Your next challenge will be me.
Maybe that might happen. Like, shit.
Doubt.
Hello! Welcome! We are the Custodians. I'm Rhett.
I'm Gabe.
I'm Joe.
And we're watching some more Black Clover.
I thought you were about to say Disney Channel. Like,
It's a Clover.
hey, we can do that, actually.
What happened last time?
Joe, do you want to do this one?
Yep. So, they showed up to the big city. Kika, wasn't it? K-I-K-I.
The big kicker.
They're not really used to it at all. They show up to the exam. They get the numbers. You know who's 164. And then we got 165 for Asta La Vista. And, yeah, so they go in. And then we got this Seke dude who's like, oh, look at this dude. He's like...
Oh, no, he treated him like he was like, oh, no, you're fine.
No, at the beginning, before he really introduces himself. He's like, oh, look at these filthy
commoners.
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 He just breathes in my normal direction. And,
I'm gonna catch Paul.
so they walk into the big Coliseum, and they're introduced to all... Well, beforehand, I guess, there's these birds. They're called anti-birds.
Anti-birds.
And they're attracted to people
Again,
without magic. And they're...
Or no, it was like your level of magic.
Yeah.
The more birds you had, the less powerful you were.
Yeah.
The less birds you had, the
more
power you had.
You know, it's just walking around with
had no birds. Asta had like 20.
And everyone's whispering like, dude, it's the 4-leaf clover guy. What is some filthy commoner with that? Yep.
And then they go through a bunch of tests to get in. We're introduced to the Magic Knight
captains
and their squads.
How many squads is there again?
8.
Roy G. Biv.
I think there's 8.
I don't think Silver's in
Dawn,
Roy G. Biv.
Silver, Aqua, Black,
Purple,
Magenta or something. Red Dawn.
Red, the Crimson Lions.
Wolverine!
I think there's 8. Yeah, I think there's 8. I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, and then
the Golden Deer, the
Asta,
Blue Lions, the Black Eagles.
Asta is he's fighting, or he's failing.
The trials.
They were doing all these trials.
The broom. They said like, frankly, you're no use to us if you can't use a broom because that's their main method of travel. Yuno's just floating around in the background.
He's standing on his
surfing
broom,
on it like a dickwad.
Like a Chad. And then throughout the entire thing, Asta literally couldn't do a single thing.
Yep.
And then in the end, they're all like, all right, everybody, last exam, combat.
Kill each other.
Get into a pair, and you got to fight each other. What was it? Asta got paired with Seke, so the guy that was using him, he was all like, oh, let's have a good fight. But then Seke was all like, you filthy commoner, I'm going to absolutely gangbang you.
Look at my high-tech magic with my
And then he cast like
cannon.
this high-level spell where it's all like a shell. And he's just all like, oh, I can defend me in the same time shoot magical bullets. Look how good, what is that? And then Asta pulled out the Satan blade and was just all like...
K.O.
And completely yanked
Smashed
him
his
and
stupid purple
destroyed
cabbage.
his spell. Probably killed him. And everyone was just all like...
What?
Oh,
and meanwhile, we're just laughing our asses off.
That
This
was
is what we
awesome.
expected.
Like, we knew he was gonna gank him. Like, he probably didn't need the blade because he's just so physically
That's the
advanced.
thing. They make it seem like magic is like Nen, where if you don't have Nen, you can't fight. But honestly, I don't see it like that. It honestly seems like if Asta was just, if he just got in their face right away, he could just absolutely obliterate them.
Wait, if you have like a shield like that, is it kind of like, those shields that were used in the Phantom Menace?
What, like only
Gungans?
magic can't go through?
Well, yeah, only magic can't go through, but people and
I don't think it's
things
like
can
that.
go through. That would have been funny if he casted that and then Asta's just
Asta's just like, he just walks in and just... Alright,
I think we
I think that's it. I think we're good. This is episode 5. On your steady, get marks.
I did it.
So yeah, there's 8 squads.
God, that is such a big sword. Holy crap.
Why hasn't Man at Arms made it?
They might
They
have.
probably have.
I don't know. Have they?
Guarantee you they have.
They're like, oh great, another Buster Sword.
First thing you do, you just find a 2x4 or like a construction beam, and then sharpen both sides. You're done.
You know, like, yeah, that's my rival.
I'm not joining the Magic Knights just so I can slack off and have a little fun. I'm gonna be the Wizard King.
I'm doing it so I can slack off and have a lot of fun.
I'm gonna become the Wizard King. You got it? There a problem with that?
You guys want to get in line? Look at him.
Yeah, step right up.
You call it a dumb kid?
Dude, they're bringing out the stretcher.
Magic, I'd wager.
Everything that comes out of that man's mouth is gonna be great.
Matter of fact, I didn't pick up on any mana before.
I use mine.
But he's saying he's gonna be the Wizard King?
Oh, so why are you worried? You could literally hack through these. Oh, okay, that's pretty big. Oh, we did.
Home about. Right? The other guy was just careless, that's all.
Yes.
What was your name? Oh, yes.
Salem?
You know, was it?
Oh, it's Todd Abercorn.
Looks like you don't have a sparring partner yet.
He's like
Perhaps
one of my
you would like
favorite.
to take me on then.
This guy's gonna get shit on.
How superior we nobles are to your kind in rank and power.
No, he's getting shit mixed.
Oh,
Damn it.
wealth too, obviously.
Ow.
Okay.
A little underwhelming.
Okay, rich man.
Totally flattened a noble.
He just goes up and starts stomping on him.
Oof.
Yeah, but it's for
60
purple orcas, so
Purple orcas.
who gives a fuck? Which is ironic, because orcas are the coolest animals on this
We'll take
roster.
this one. Do we have any hands?
No hands. I need to use the bathroom. That's not very possible. Did you see what happened? He's got the 4-leaf and he's shit mixed a noble.
Nobles who can get to the Golden Dawn. It would be an honor to join the Golden Dawn.
Oh.
I don't care which squad. Raise a hand. Any hand.
I would pick him up just to try and analyze him a little bit more. He's kind of an enigma.
No hands.
No matter how great your skill in battle might be, no one wants to touch a power that mysterious. People aren't fond of the unknown.
I hope so.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, was he trying to intimidate him out of it?
Got a destruction. Oh, he's not backing down.
Magic is coming off in waves.
You get what that means, right?
Punch him in the
If
mouth.
That's really your goal. You're gonna have to prove that you're better than all 9 Magic Knight captains.
Oh,
And now, standing here magicless and pathetic, can you really say you have what it takes?
Punch him in the
You're
mouth.
strong enough to be the Wizard King?
Do it, dude. Punch the biggest guy in the room.
that'd be funny as fuck.
Dude, hell
Do
yeah.
it. Come on.
Yeah, fine. So maybe I won't get to join a Magic Knight squad today.
Hell yeah.
I'm a Wizard King!
Yeah. This is just a test.
I don't think it was. I think he was going down there to test it, like to
Sizing him up.
try and get him to submit, basically, like realize his
didn't
folly.
work.
And it didn't work.
You know, kid, I like you. Come join our crew.
We're gonna go rob a bank.
All the other guys who fail were like, "What the fuck? That was an option." We just had to
Even
flip
like
one
a
of you guys
Christmas
off.
thing, I'll let you into the Black Bulls. By the way, you don't get to say no.
Is this the first person who said that he can do it?
Yeah, he just told him, go and be the Wizard King.
This is the first bit of positive reinforcement he's ever gotten in his life when it comes to his dream.
Even Yuno never told him he could do it.
Fuck, even like his like
Right!
family members, quote unquote, like the
They said he wasn't gonna be able to do it.
they were
Look
they,
at that anti-bird, just like...
No, that's a plot. I don't think that's just any normal anti-bird.
No hands!
You think you can humiliate me and walk away?
dude, he's
Yeah.
literally gonna shit on you, like,
How wrong you are about
figuratively and possibly literally.
Thanks to you, I missed out on the good squad.
Oh, is that you know?
Oh, we got a bird.
Anthony, no!
I'm just playing a little joke, that's all.
Ah, you know. This is kind of... We don't often get rivalries like this.
Like they're both looking after one another.
Yeah.
Making me wait like that, newbie. Just how long was this jump you took anyway?
Captain, you wouldn't believe it. Seriously. Long. Yeah, and huge too.
That's what I meant when I asked how long it
There we go, yep. The Black Bulls hideout. All right.
God,
Cool.
Why you gotta turn the lights off when
It
you
looks
leave.
like an Inception building. Just like
it's like a building on top of a building on top of a building.
Nice, huh?
It's like, here's your house. It's like a doghouse. Need magic to get in.
I'm the newest member of this squad, fresh from Hajj Village. Asta!
Ow.
what they got.
This is us, the worst of the worst Magic Knight squads. Welcome to the Black Bulls.
All
Oh
right.
my God.
Do they have like a fire trap on the front door? So like that's not actually the main entrance.
Maybe.
That was funny.
Hey, Asta got in the Black Bulls. We kind of already knew that was going to happen based off the intro and outro.
And got into the Golden Dawn. Dude, I bet the Golden Dawn's got like a fucking
Palace.
just a pad.
Oh, yeah, it's
They
going to
got
be
a
like
pad.
Well, they said they're mostly you had to be a noble.
noble to do it, yeah.
Oh my God. It's probably like in the city somewhere. Like in the top part.
Yeah. So we got to see Asta, just crumple that noble kid.
Oh my God.
Feels good, man.
Made a fucking, that was like an F5 tornado. And he was just like, yeah.
Yeah. And now he's got that
Bird. Yeah,
like-
he can control the wind well enough to where it's... Or, okay, I gotta stop thinking of it like it's... my ability to manipulate wind, here's what I can do. It's techniques with spells. So,
Yeah.
like, this spell allows me to use my wind magic to create this tornado or this bird.
But also just completely destroyed the other guy's magic.
Does
Like,
he
it
only
shattered
have
it.
Does he only have wind magic?
Yeah, that's his deal.
No. Thought it was more than that. Like, it was just like, oh, he innately was just good at wind magic, and he also can. The grimoire allows him to use other magic as well, or like give him access to.
No, I imagine the everybody has their specific wind magic,
Mhm.
or excuse me, wind magic. Their specific magic, and grimoires are. The way they described it was like increases their power, but I'd also assume it's like, oh, here's where I can list my techniques and stuff.
Yeah.
So it could imply that everybody who's had that specific grimoire, because the grimoire only works if the person it picks uses it. So it could possibly be like, oh, the 4-leaf just works with wind magic. That doesn't necessarily make sense because we've seen the flashback, and unless that sword was made of wind. But who knows? Maybe that is just further proof of the speculation that in fact wasn't the 4-leaf user, that was the 5-leaf, and the monster was the 4-leaf.
Dude, what if we're right? That'd be crazy.
Maybe. Unlikely. It's a little bit of a stretch, but so we got the Black Bulls and
the Golden Dawn.
Golden Dawn. And it's no surprise at all that got fucking
It
everybody.
makes sense that he went to the Golden.
Thank you, Benny.
Went to the Golden Dawn. But what I think's going to happen now is we're going to get more insight into the actual purpose of the captains and the squads.
Yeah.
And like what they
And
actually
meet
do.
the rest of the
And we're going
squad.
to get to meet everybody. I think it's going to cover more Asta than though.
wondering when we're gonna meet the Wizard King.
I don't think that's going to be for a while. I think that's going to take a little bit of
Yeah,
time.
because they even said that like when all the Wizard Knight captains were
hard
together,
enough to get them
it was
there.
hard enough to get all of them there, let alone like the Wizard King.
Mm-hmm.
No way, Jose. Which also makes you wonder. This does sound a little bit like a Pokemon game, where it's like, if you want to be the Wizard King, you have to prove that you're better than all Wizard Knights captains, all 9 of us.
All 8 gym leaders. You have to beat them all, and then you have to go beat the Elite Four, and then you can fight champions.
So what happens if you beat the Wizard King? Does he
That's another great question. How do you become Wizard King?
does he just step down then take up one of the Magic Knight
I
spots?
assume
or
it's like Afro Samurai, where it's like you have the number 2 headband, and there's the number 1 and number 2 headband. When you wear the number 1 headband, you're the greatest in the world. The only person that can challenge the number 1
Is
is number 2.
So-
Anybody can challenge the number 2, though.
Yeah.
So it's
So maybe it's like a combination where it's like, oh, Wizard King dies, whoever was the second strongest, or just anyone who wants to become the Wizard King can fight to become Wizard King, or maybe whoever is the Wizard King, if someone wants to become it, they can challenge him to be Wizard King.
yeah, because it made it like the whole Magic Knight things makes it seem like you have to do this. That's the track to get you to be the Wizard King.
Yeah.
So it probably is like, oh, the captains can challenge. Oh, that's probably what is going on here. That's probably why they want to put more people in because, fuck, maybe it's like maybe the king has his own group, and it's like a team v team thing.
Yeah.
Or that's why they're so desperate to get the strongest.
Mm-hmm.
It could also be like only the captains can challenge. Maybe there is an Elite Four that we just haven't seen yet. Like, oh, the Wizard King's ministers or admins, lieutenants or whatever. Like that, you have to beat these guys to get to the Wizard King. And
Yeah.
the only way to challenge these guys is to be a captain or be endorsed by a captain.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, maybe it has something to do with like ranking. Like maybe you need to be the number 1 group to challenge the Wizard King because that's like we've heard about ranking systems already. Like,
I wonder if it's only captains that can challenge the Wizard King. Like, what if a squad member's like, yeah, I'm gonna go and challenge the Wizard King.
I
doubt it.
I doubt that it's only the captains, but I also doubt that you can just go, I'm a squad
Or
member.
maybe at least a squad
challenge.
member can challenge a captain to be captain of the team.
Maybe that's why I was saying like maybe you have to be the captain or you have to get endorsed by the captain. But I also it's anime loves to have its escalating powers, so I assume the captains are our top dogs right now, but I'm assuming that there's some more people that you have to get through before you can challenge the king.
Or maybe it's like just a good old-fashioned democratic election process when you just vote and whoever wants to be Wizard King gets
No,
voted.
fight to the death.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is
episode 5.
That's episode 5. We're finally getting things going on.
Oh, yeah.
We're finally in the group, and so this isn't gonna be like Haikyuu, where our two guys are in the same club together, which just means that they're gonna get more time for individual head-on-head action.
We'll also get more info about other stuff.
Yeah. I wonder if we're gonna get a lot of Yuno's perspective, because mostly it's just been Asta. But if it's
mostly been Asta and then kind of just looking on.
so I wonder if we'll get like cuts back and forth between Yuno and Asta. That'd be interesting.
I got
anything else?
I got nothing else.
No, that sounds like that's it.
I think we're good to go for.
All right, then that was episode 5. Thank you for watching it with us. We're gonna continue on. We're all having just fantastic time, especially now with a lot more of lore and world building that we've been learning.
We'd like to know about the lore of the slime.
Yeah, and join us next time as we continue watching Black Clover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and huge too.